Oh, friends.
Hey,
Oh,
good day.
to the, I don't know, 11th, 12th episode. Rob, what episode are we on? You know.
You're the counter.
11.
Episode 11 of the DC Infinite Hour. Joining me as always, or here we are together, Mr. Brad, the DC Universe geek, looking good and green, getting ready for St. Patty's Day.
Thank you.
Apparently, you're the only one that's not wearing green.
I don't have a green shirt, Rob. You know,
How do you
I
not have a
don't.
green shirt? Oh,
I don't.
you're
I
the
don't
good
have
guy.
one.
Come on.
I know. I feel
March is my month, man.
That's right. It's your birthday month. It's St. Patty's month.
Oh, you turned 38.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish.
You know we're old when 38 is younger for us.
I know,
Like,
right?
I
You
know.
try to
Pretty
compliment someone
sad.
by saying 38.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. 38. Oh,
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, let's say hi. Rob, say hi to some of the people in the chat, dude.
Big Rib, how's it going? Honor Guard. Love of the game.
Love the
Darth.
game.
I'm going to butcher that. I'm just going to say Darth. Hey, what's
Darth
up?
Gutierrez.
Gutierrez?
Yeah,
Did I say that?
Gutierrez. I mean, I'm
Gutierrez?
saying it a little oddly, but Gutierrez. Darth Gutierrez. He's a funny guy.
Oh, thanks, Darth. You left a Marvel stream for this.
I appreciate that, Darth.
Thanks,
That
buddy.
was a good choice, maybe. I don't know.
What up, nerds?
KTM or KT Mick. Sorry, I hovered over it. Mick Magnus.
McManus 4.
Yeah.
KT,
My
Magnus.
DC figures.
KT McManus.
Bat
What's that
fan.
from?
Kev's Collectibles. Hambone. Chris. TCP, my boy. The Meme Team TV.
All right, that's enough.
Did I
We
get
gotta-
it?
we
I
gotta-
think
we
I
gotta
got
move on with the
everybody.
show eventually. Yeah, I think you got everyone.
Yeah. And to everybody else,
boys-
hello.
So how's everyone doing, though? Before we get into it, how's everyone doing? Everyone doing good?
I think so. I mean, my
Yeah.
daughter was sick the last few days, allergies, so I had to like miss 2 days of work.
You gotta
As you
stay
both
home.
know, I'm like, yeah, but it's like, it's more stressful than like enjoyable, and it's especially I can't watch what I want or play my video games because she's 4,
Oh,
so
yeah.
she's not, so
Yeah,
it's
good
like,
point.
yeah, I
You
mean,
gotta
I can't
play. You gotta play plush safe games like Super Mario and Mario Kart, and
exactly.
yeah. And I feel like a bad person because I had Jason on my lap, my oldest, playing Fallout 3 when he was like a baby.
But he doesn't remember though. You know what I mean?
He grew up loving Fallout because of it. So,
Hey.
I just
think
eyeballs
that's
flying
good.
everywhere and
Wishes is in the
everything.
house.
Dude, that's just good geek parenting right there, Brad.
I know. Wreck them when they're young.
Exactly. Rob, how you doing over there, sir?
I'm doing okay. I mean, as far as the stream goes, am I pixelated or any of that type stuff? Because I think the mouth is off with the audio. I don't know. I'm having issues.
Well, you look good. Like you're
Look
not blurry. You look nice
Yeah.
and clear.
You're very clear. You almost look like you have a filter on, but
Okay.
you don't.
Yeah.
It's just
No.
And you
you're-
always look better than all of us. Let's face
you
it.
really do, bro. It's
You're
disgusting.
the handsome one.
Well-
You got the blurred background to bring everything out.
Yeah.
Look at Ahsoka and I. It's
Yeah.
just
I'm
like,
o- I
the
got
mess.
too much lighting. Brad's got,
Your light's
aesthetic
nice,
right,
Brad.
it's 'cause I have less lights on. That's why. That's all.
What helps.
But I wish it was
I
blurry.
turn all my lights off except for that.
Yeah. It's working for you.
You just got to use you have to have a fast lens. That's all.
Yeah. And not just this Brio 4K. My week was all right. I did some shoveling, went to the gym, worked out. My parents got
look at
COVID.
you.
It was one of them weeks. We don't know where they got it from either because we don't have it. And the only place they were was at our house and the bowling alley.
Probably the bowling alley. I guess it's a
Yeah.
little sticky over there. Are they doing okay though?
Yeah, they're not getting a bad case, but they feel kind of icky, kind of crappy, but like it's not like getting on top of them, right?
Yeah.
It's not like a crazy ant trying to suffocate you with a pillow for your fortune. It's just like they just feel a little yucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all the best wishes to Brad's parents. So they feel better.
Yeah. My dad might be watching too. Hi, Dad, if you're watching. How's it going?
There he is. How's now you went to the gym, Brad? Are we on a nice little gym routine? Don't want to pry too much, but how's that going?
I wouldn't call it a routine yet because my knees. Like I got to go day to day. I got to go day by day with my knees. So I went and did all the weights. I was surprised at how much I could lift, and then I went back and did to the pool because I couldn't do the weights because my knees wouldn't let me do it. So it really just depends. I can't go consistently yet, like work out like a 4-day weight routine yet, because I'm at the control of my body telling me what I can and can't do. But I'll get there. I'm hopeful that I'll get there.
Hey, you're making it happen, Brad. That's what matters.
At least I'm going. That's the
You're
thing.
going, dude.
I'm going
You
to
know?
a place where the good stuff can happen.
Exactly. Now, if you stop by Baskin Robbins on the way home, that's okay too, dude. You know?
Actually, there's no Baskin Robbins on the way. The gym is right around the corner from my house. So I literally get in the car, grab a Timmy's, and then come home. That is it. That's it. And I get like sweetener in mine. My coffee is like almost no calories.
Oh, beautiful, dude. Beautiful.
Yeah.
See, those are good habits. So congratulations.
Thank you,
getting
man.
in
I'm
the gym.
trying.
You know?
Where'd Rob go?
Rob, you just poofed out of here, dude.
Rob,
So he tripped the wire or something.
what happened? I wonder if oh, there he is.
He's back. He's back.
He's back.
That was just a dramatic exit.
Big Rib says,
Hey,
what happened?
You.
He said, "Who's this guy? Uncle Fester is into action figures." That's funny.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Let's keep it nice, boys.
Hey man,
it
that's
nice.
good humor right there. I appreciate good humor. As I go ban Carlos from the chat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking, guys. Jeez.
No. Okay, we know you're kidding.
Ahsoka can
Carlos.
take a joke.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that in the third person awkwardly, but you know.
You're the chillest of us all, so
You know.
yeah.
You see how many comments I delete and people I block on a daily basis. I don't know about that, but
That's
wow.
true.
you know. All right, boys. We don't have a lot to get to this week. We have like 3 or 4 topics, so this might actually be an infinite hour.
For once?
Yeah, I
once.
mean, we can always go to the chat. That's always
Yeah.
fun.
That's true.
Oh, the chat's
Get them
the
to ask
chat's what has
questions.
happened. Well, let's go into some topics. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the banners here. What should we start off with? You know what? Let's talk about the Dark Knight wave.
Now, we did talk about this last week, guys, but everybody...
Well, we talked about the ordering last week, right? We didn't show any
Right.
of the figures.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, do you have yours yet, Rob? Did they come in?
Yeah, I have them. I did not open them yet. They literally just arrived today.
Oh, there they go.
What's funny, guys, is I ordered this the second that they went live, like
Yeah.
literally the second, because I was refreshing. And sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
It's got to
and-
roll
and
with
it-
it, you know?
And it shipped. I think mine actually shipped before yours, Ahsoka.
It did.
Now you live on the West Coast. I live on the East Coast, so
Right.
I had some hang up, and I was supposed to get these Thursday. They got stuck somewhere like in Colorado or somewhere, and then Brad got his before me, and then they finally
Yeah.
showed up today. So I'm
Brad
just
should
glad that
never
they
get
weren't lost.
anything before
Why don't
being
you
in
open
Canada.
why don't you open a few of them?
I don't have
on the
like,
stream.
I'm very careful when I open them. I don't want to. That's too much pressure.
He's got to get his surgical knife.
Oh, it's like a ritual for you, isn't it? It's like a
It is.
thing. Yeah, it is for me
Like-
too. Actually, I have a way that I do it. Unless
The
I'm
only
like
thing
ripping
that I
the lock
noticed
open.
that wasn't perfect is Bane's head. Like there's a little part of paint missing. And of course,
Well,
I'm
my
not
head's got
grabbing
some
one.
problem. My Bane head's got some problems. Well, one little problem.
And
Bane doesn't have good head.
sorry, I have all the boxes down here, but yeah, I think like I can easily. It's just like a dot, and then it's all on his hand too. It's flesh tone. I can fix that. But I was gonna paint the mask like the silver, like that part. You know, like if it's gonna show.
It's blurry. Oh,
you
there it
go.
is.
Oh, here, I'll
Yeah,
get
like-
our
Like I want to
close-up
paint.
cam. There we go.
Yeah.
I want to paint that silver. I can't see. Sorry. There. Yeah, I want to paint his like mask part silver.
Your Bane
So it
needs some
shows up.
sun.
Yeah.
Ahsoka's Bane needs some time in the sun. Look at that thing.
Yeah, it's pale.
Dude,
It's
did
very
you leave
pale.
that on the back of your car there and get it sun bleached for the summer? What the heck?
He's very pale.
You know, when you're a kid, you'd leave your toys in the back window
Yeah.
of the car, and then you go to get them at the end of the summer, and they'd be all friggin' bleached.
You know,
Am I
let's
the only
turn,
one
turn
that
the light
happened to?
down a little bit here. I think the lights.
There we go.
There, that's a little bit better.
Yeah, mine's got like a little turd scuff on his head. You can't really see it this way. It's above that eye right there. You
And
can't really see it.
thank you, Ahsoka, for telling us about the wrist peg.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was I mean, mine it works now, so it's fine.
Mhm.
What do you guys think about Bane overall, though? While we're chatting about him,
I had to drill my wrist pegs out. I had to use this bad boy right here, this tip. Right there. And I had to drill that, like all the hands I had to drill. If you get this figure at home, folks who don't have it yet, when you go to put the hand on, yeah, it's really, really tight. And I had to drill mine out. Ahsoka, what did you do to fix your problem?
I boiled it, and a lot of people commented that I shouldn't be boiling it. Like warm water would have been fine, but I just boiled it for like less than a minute.
Hold on, do you boil the whole figure?
No, just the
Okay, no, yeah.
I think
the arm.
that should be fine.
Yeah.
No,
just the arm
I've been
part.
doing it for years. I've seen people take the whole figure and stick it in a pot, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to do that in case the figure melts on the bottom of the pot.
Now,
Yeah.
You want the water boiled because it melts it, like it heats it up faster. I mean,
That's
warm
what I
will
thought,
work,
right?
but not as much.
what I tend to use is a blow dryer. I think that I keep one down in my basement that I just use. It's a small one, and then I just heat it up, and then I actually heat up all the joints before I like separate them.
I find it doesn't work as good. Like I use it in a pinch. Like if I've got a figure that I've painted and I don't want the paint to run, I'll use the blow dryer. But I find that it doesn't make it quite as skishy. Like the plastic is soft.
For me, like I have to wait like about a minute before it warms up totally.
Yeah,
but it definitely works for me anyway.
Imagine it was a heat gun. Some people use a heat gun. They just give it a quick.
Yeah, I'd be afraid of the heat gun.
You'd get used to it though. You'd like the first time you do it, you'd like screw your figure up and melt it, and you'd be like, "Well, fuck!" And then you'd learn the stove is hot.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, just so everyone's
good
aware
job.
of what we're talking about. So this Bane, the peg on this wrist is actually backwards when you get the figure.
Is that what
So-
it is?
Yeah, like this whole peg was inserted backwards. So you have to pop it out and flip it, and then it fits.
Brad's like,
perfectly.
no.
I fucking dremeled out every. Sorry for my language. I dremeled out every hand, and all I had to do was take the peg out. I didn't think that they cocked up that bad.
I mean, Brad, do you not watch my reels? How dare you?
I know, right?
No, listen. I probably missed that one. No, I guarantee I missed the thing where you said that the fist was bad.
That's. I guess I probably should have explained it better. It was the peg. So this whole thing, you just take it out. flip
Yeah,
it, and that
turn
would
it around.
Yep.
Okay, people, don't listen to my advice. I give terrible advice. Listen to Ahsoka. Just turn the peg around.
Well, I
Don't
mean,
drill
I'm
out
not the
your
one who
hands.
discovered that. An insider with who I will not name gave me that bit of information.
Don't listen to any of my advice ever. That was horrible advice then. I did
I don't
things the
think
hard
so,
way.
dude. You've given me some good advice on like bowel movements and things like that.
Never trust a fart. That's what they say.
But guys, a lot of people are calling this the wave of the year. People are loving this wave. I've seen a lot of hate for the wave, a lot of criticism. So far, I know Robbie, you haven't opened them up yet, but what do you
No.
guys think?
I think they look fantastic. I'm really stoked to have them. Batman, I think, looks incredible. Again, I haven't opened them, so I don't know how the joints are. Everybody says about how the joints are very tight, so I'll probably heat it with the air dryer and then just loosen it up a little bit. I did see that OT Customs. I don't know if you guys follow him. I saw that he has a thing for the shoulder pads, like doing a 2-piece shoulder pad. He has a neck, or actually a separate face with the removable base plate so that you can get like different expressions.
Yeah.
And then he has a cloth cape. You can get like the whole package, or you can do like individuals. I never ordered from before, so I don't know how good it is, but I'm just saying
great.
to you guys. I mean, personally, I probably won't do much to him, if anything.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish maybe he was a little darker than the gray, but going back through the promo photos of Bale, like it is actually gray.
Yeah,
So,
it's a slightly darker gray, but it is gray. Yeah.
yeah.
I love the Batman. I think that it's
Yeah.
probably bang for buck, dollars to donuts. I think it's the best Christian Bale Batman figure that we've gotten.
Yeah.
And I've gotten, I think it was either Mayfex or SH Figure Arts. I think it was no, I don't even remember. One of the two. I bought their version 1 of Bale Batman in this suit, and then they did a version 2. I threw them both in the garbage
Wow.
because they were just too
I
loose,
heard
too
Floppy,
gangly.
version
huh?
3's the best, from
Yeah.
what I hear.
Third time's a charm, eh? Spend
Yeah.
$300
Oh,
to get, because it's like
Yeah.
they're roughly like $85 a pop plus tax plus shipping
dude.
plus conversion.
Same thing happened to me with my Justice League Superman from Mofex a few years ago. It just fell apart when I opened in the pack.
Oh.
It, like
Was that a
literally
real
broke
one? Because
apart.
the bootlegs looked very, very convincing.
Maybe it was a bootleg. Maybe
Yeah.
I would hope so, but it was
Yeah.
like
Mine's
so
fine.
crumbly.
Yeah. Mine
Yeah.
was perfect. It was. Did you see my review? It was like the limbs were tight. It was beautiful. Yeah, you probably because the bootlegs, like they're right there with the
Okay.
Mayfex bootlegs and the SH Figure Arts bootlegs. They're right there with that. So you got to
That
be
might have
careful who you get it
explained it,
from.
dude. That might have explained it.
Who'd you buy it
The
from?
only
Where'd you get it
thing-
from?
It was a comic book store.
Mm.
That could have actually. That still may have been a bootleg. I've got a
True.
bootleg.
Don't they
Coraline
have
figure for
like
my daughter from the comic store.
they have like the foil things on the bottom?
They even copy
Mm.
those.
Really?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I've seen those copied. Here's my beautiful wife.
Oh, there she
Um,
is.
Real quick, the
Okay.
only thing that I would change with that Batman is maybe put some silver on the belt.
Okay.
I think Mattel did that. They have some silver on theirs.
Did he
Nice.
have silver in the? I guess you're right. He did have silver in the movies.
Just to like accents, not like. I'll probably just leave it though. The cape I like. I think it's a nice profile, but you know what I mean, like
I
a
feel like-
silhouette.
It is a nice silhouette. I think, man, it looks like it's perfect for a bat pod. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
Like, I really hope there's one in the works.
I think again.
this
I think
guy's
it's a
pretty
great
dope
figure.
too.
Oh yeah, Harvey.
Oh, Harvey. A lot of people are complaining about, well, not complaining. I shouldn't say a lot of people. Let's back up completely. I've heard people mention on social media they don't like Harvey Dent's face. Like they don't think it looks like
Aaron Eckhart.
Aaron Eckhart. Yeah, they don't think it looks like
I
him.
think it's
And
fine.
I think it looks good enough. Like if you look at it from the side profile, right,
Yeah.
up close, you can see the nose, the cheekbones. There's the rough shape of the face is there. So they clearly didn't use the photo realist technology with this
Yeah.
one, like they did with Bane and Batman and Heath Ledger. Like this one doesn't
Yeah.
seem like they did that. That's probably why it looks a little bit different.
I think, for us growing up, like we were very used to these figures not looking like the actors.
Oh yeah,
It was just like a representation of the character.
very
maybe-
common.
Yeah, maybe we're just I love it. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
I think it looks, especially the charred up part of him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's really
Yeah, you know what I was really surprised by, and like people that watch my videos, you guys know that like one of the things I want to focus, damn you. Okay, fine, it won't. Well, anyway, one thing that I always notice is the texture on the figures. I love the fact that
Mhm.
McFarlane quite often gives figures a texture. They're not just like straight. And the texture of his shirt
Yeah.
is really like it's a bit too much, but it also kind of looks cool at the same time. Like it looks like
yeah.
looks like an expensive shirt from an expensive shirt store, which would make sense because he was the DA.
He was the DA. He's
Yeah,
got
So he could afford the expensive stuff. And even the tie has texture. So
But one thing
I like that stuff.
I don't like is on any of these suited figures, the line where the ab
Right
is
there?
right there. That drives me
No.
crazy. It looks like the shirt's
Is
like
it-
torn. You know?
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah. I
I mean, I
what?
understand, but like, I don't know. It doesn't bother me.
Well, it's you know what it is. It's either going to be like that, right?
I,
So it's
I like.
gonna
I
be
prefer
one
that.
piece,
Yeah.
right? But you can't like with that rubber like top, like that articulation point up here is useless. And I know that some people really want that articulation point, and I tend to like it too. But so I just look at this kind of thing. Same thing with Constantine, that line, and I go,
Yeah.
you know what? It's the trade-off, right? Want the articulation? You're going to have an articulation point. You're going to be able to see it.
Now, you
form
guys
and
already
function.
opened yours. Can you use the Can you use the Scarecrow hands with Harvey?
Oh. I didn't even bother trying.
Yeah, neither did
Because-
I.
Because they're like gun gripping hands.
Yeah, which is weird that Scarecrow came with gun gripping hands when a gun is not typically his MO, right? Not his
No.
I don't think
weapon
he
of
had
choice.
a gun in the movie, right?
No, he didn't. Like, if anything, it'd be like which he already has a hand like that for like spraying.
Well, let's try. I'm gonna yank his hand off. It's the small hole.
I love the smell of new figures.
Are you
Yeah.
opening it up right now, Rob?
No, I'm just smelling.
Yeah, dude,
I
it
can
fits.
smell it.
See?
Sweet.
So there you go.
No, I mean, so you can use his hands with Harvey.
Yeah, they both fit. They're both the small peg hole. Yeah.
Sweet.
So you want to use this open hand or the gun hand with Harvey?
Yeah, so he has like
Yeah.
a gun.
Yeah, rather than just a coin in his fingers the whole
Well,
time.
you can do at least one gun and a coin.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Harvey comes with a gun hand.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he comes with
didn't
one
even
gun
look.
hand and one coin hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you could totally have like two guns.
And what do you guys
I don't know
think
if
about-
I'll add more paint to like Bane's vest or not.
I mean, the thing with Bane, like, it's a very basic costume in the movies anyway.
Yeah.
Like, so it's pretty accurate. I mean, I'm sure they could have done a little bit more detailing, but it wasn't exactly like a colorful costume
Yeah.
or anything, you know?
Now, here's what I'm going to say, and this is going to go into the Titans as well. And maybe I should just wait to talk about that there.
Yeah, wait, Rob.
Okay.
That's good content.
All right.
It's
But,
good comments.
This is I mean, compared to the Mattel Joker that I had,
Oh yeah.
this one's like far better.
Hold on. Can we just like? Were we talking about Scarecrow? No, we didn't talk about Scarecrow yet.
No,
did
we didn't talk
No,
about Scarecrow.
I brought him in, but we didn't talk about him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Joker it is. There's a few thoughts I had about the Scarecrow. He's the least strongest figure in the wave.
Yes.
Dude, I don't even have him
we'll get to him
displayed.
after.
I have him
I
in
don't
already. Like,
I don't care for the maggots and stuff.
Yeah, that was.
But
his-
then again,
his-
I'm not like a horror guy. I mean, not that this is horror, but like it
Oh, it's
creeps
good,
into that.
Kind of. I mean, you could very easily make a horror series out of Batman.
And I know like that's
Oh,
what
PC
Todd's
collector,
like
you're not
strong
late.
points. You know, I get that, like the whole horror movie genre and stuff, and Spawn's fine, but like I like superheroes. I don't really care. I've never really cared for horror type stuff. So like
I love
blood
horror.
stuff.
I don't
yeah.
like horror figures, but I like to watch horror movies. For
Though
sure.
I will say the vampire Batman with the blood and stuff, dope. Like I didn't think
Yeah.
I'd love that as much as I do.
Yeah, me
that's
neither.
beautiful, dude.
It's
But like,
a
I think
great figure.
Scarecrow would have been better without the rest of the jack. I'm sorry.
Scarecrow.
The Jethro.
Like if we can take the head, and put it on like
sorry,
a regular
Scarecrow,
suited
yeah.
body.
Ugh.
Like if we could find like a Joker or somebody that's like a plain, or hey, maybe one of the other brand, like what's that, Fortnite? They have suited people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the white ones with the.
But
mask
maybe
on their face.
they also have red suits, and
Yeah.
maybe we can find one that's like a blue, and just pop it on that, and then Bob's your uncle, Fran Durant.
Ooh, Bob's your uncle. Getting
Oh,
classic Trek
Honor
vibes.
Guard's getting classic
Yeah.
Trek vibes. At
You
least
guys
your
know I'm a
shirt's not red.
Trekkie.
At least your shirt's not red.
I know you can never
Yeah.
be a red shirt.
When you're red, you're dead.
By the way, I know there's a Star Trek cruise happening right now where like fans go on the cruise with like Star Trek actors. I'm like, I would imagine that's super awkward for the actors. Like they gotta like they're in like line for brunch or
Yeah.
a shitty buffet on the cruise, and like there's people like me like, hey Michael Dorn, hey, what was it like in episode 319 of season 3? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, will you
It sounds
fuck off? I'm
horrible.
trying to eat my salad.
right?
Okay.
Like, how do you have any
Wait for
peace?
designated autograph signing times.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me, on episode 3 of 42, you said this.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, dude,
And it
sure,
It
whatever.
contradicted this over here. So which one's canon?
I mean, and, like, they're there for that reason, so they can't even like have an excuse of being in public. But no, you're on a freaking Star Trek cruise, so like, I guess you got to just be on all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Weezer had a cruise. I would have literally sold one of my testicles on the black market to go to the Weezer cruise. got 4 kids.
Well,
What are
it's
you-
funny because like, okay, so I went to see the Gin Blossoms in on Saturday at this one casino near
Yeah.
me, and Beth and I went out to dinner, and we were in one of the fancier restaurants in the casino, and so we got sat, and not the table beside us, but the table next to that, so
The table
like 2
beside you,
tables
beside
down, yeah, was the lead singer just eating his meal, and I was like, I just kind of nodded. But like I didn't say hi, I didn't do any of that because like the dude's eating, like he's a normal guy.
Yeah,
like let's
that's
let
exactly
him eat. And
the
then
guy
there was
doesn't
like
age. Sorry.
there was these people that came up and were like, sorry to bother you, but like you're awesome and can you sign this? And I was like, come on, guys.
Did he sign it? Did he like?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was nice.
That's what it is. The guy doesn't age. That guy
Yeah.
does not age. I've seen him,
No.
like he looks pretty much the same for like 20 years. Like
Yeah.
Was he eating a heavy meal before a concert? I'm curious. Like, what?
It was one of those like little tiny steaks with like the
Mm.
vegetables, and it was like very fancy looking.
See, that sounds good before a concert, right? You don't want to go too heavy. You don't want to have like a
Yeah.
whole pizza before a show.
No, it wasn't like that.
oh,
Yeah.
I can imagine that. You want to barf the whole time you're singing.
Oh,
Rob, you froze, by the way, buddy.
yeah, I
You
saw
froze-
that.
did you
He's
freeze?
miming.
You know, it's a very honest.
I honestly don't know what's going on with my
Yeah.
setup, so I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay, man. We can still hear your voice, dude. We can still hear your voice.
Can you
Okay,
see
guys.
me?
We can see you frozen,
We can see what used to be you in the past.
right?
Really?
Not you currently.
10 seconds
Here.
ago or 20
Let me remove myself and come back in again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove myself too and then come back in again.
Yeah.
Is that better?
I mean, it's just black screen now.
I'm back.
Hold on.
Am I better? Do I look less ugly?
Eh. No, bro, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Is that what's that behind you? Is that a chia pet in the background there? What is that?
That?
Yeah, what
That's
is that?
Swamp Thing, dude.
No,
and that-
no.
That's a plant that you're supposed to.
Oh,
It's one of the ones that doesn't need a lot of water.
okay. I thought it
I
was the
didn't-
plant.
No, I didn't put it in the ground before the snow came, and I was like, no, I love that plant, so I brought it in for the winter, and I'm like, hopefully it doesn't die.
You saved the plant. Okay,
Well, the
well,
thing- You can put it in the ground, and they winter over just fine. I'm an idiot and didn't plant it.
I don't like gardening, man. I'm not like. Oh,
There's
there
the
you are,
man.
dude. You're back, dude. Ooh,
Now he's
you're
sitting still on
beautiful
purpose.
in the dark.
Okay, what are we talking about?
You forgot to look into your chair.
Oh,
sitting down if you
That
looked
is
at
true.
it.
Actually, I sat. Okay, does
Oh,
anyone
yeah,
here notice that
I
when-
do.
I sat on the box. I sat on the box because I was changing the blue screen right there that I film in front of, and I had it on my chair so I wouldn't lose it. And I sat on it. I sat right on it and flattened it. It's horrible.
But it's all right.
Well, it just made the video funny, right? I'm like a walking ball of chaos, so you know.
That was a good bit. It was a good bit. All right, guys, on to Heath Ledger. And first of all, look at this. Look at that accessory pack gun. And look at this
Yeah,
little,
that's awesome.
look how great it looks sitting on his little throne
Yeah.
of cash.
I,
What
you
do you
know,
what do you think about this figure, guys?
ooh, can I go? Can I go, Rob?
Yes, yes.
Sure.
Okay. Because I actually do have some thoughts. I will say that this is my favorite Heath Ledger Joker figure of all time. Again, bang for buck. I mean, I'm sure Mafex makes better ones. I haven't bought any of theirs. The Mattel ones, it was kind of crappy and then got better with the DC Multiverse version. But this one definitely is the best, in my opinion, because it really captures Heath Ledger's face. It doesn't really show it here. You'll see it in my review. It should be out, I don't know, tomorrow. Love the face sculpt. I will say, though, with Mattel, they did manage to get a few things right. They got the missing button correct on their version. And see his vest? The second
Yeah.
button down is supposed to be missing a button. Why won't it focus? Why does my camera hate me so much? Anyway, he's supposed to be missing a button.
Oh, interesting.
Mattel got that right. And then Mattel actually did the pattern on his shirt and on his
Oh,
tie.
that like
where-
purple pattern, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, this is
that's
just
a
a
really
gray
cool
shirt.
pattern.
Yeah.
So,
These guys didn't do
okay.
it, but I still love this figure very much.
So this is funny. So like I thought there was paint missing And then so like Ahsoka, I always go to your channel because you have like beautiful photos.
Thank you, Rob.
And then I always compare my figures to yours and be like, okay, what is effed up? And yours is the exact same. So apparently that's how it's supposed to be.
With the tie and the shirt.
No, with the lip.
Well, now I
There's
wanna
like
know
some
what you're
paint like on the lip. That's
Yeah, a little
like,
paint. Like it looks like a smudge on his lips, Brad.
yeah.
Oh,
like, where the white kind of touch like makes a little triangle on his lip.
yeah.
right
I don't
there,
have a
like-
smudge. I just his bottom lip is just painted. Is that what you're talking
Oh.
about?
Maybe
Yeah.
ours are wrong.
Maybe your guys is cocked up. Mine's here. I don't know. Can you
Oh
see it?
yeah. I think yours.
I wish. Why won't mine focus? What is wrong with my?
No, I think you have that little cleft as well on your one.
Yeah, you do.
It looks like a little vampire tooth. A
It's
white-
on the
Are you
bottom
talking
lip.
about the thing going up on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, right. That because it's stamped, right? Like no one hand paints that. That's like a stamp.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Now you're
he
talking about
looks
the middle of his
amazing.
lip.
The only thing that I don't know is his chain a little too long?
No,
It's not.
no, because I have a picture. If I can bring it up on screen,
The
while you
suit
guys-
looks amazing though. Like I'm really hoping that we get another one with without the coat and it's just like him kind of like in the jail cell.
Yes.
It's
With-
cocked
yeah, with
up
Because I would
smudged
love to
makeup.
get hands just to do like the clap.
Yeah. No one did the slow clap better. I
Yeah,
probably had the clap too.
dude. But damn it, Brad. Now that you pointed out the shirt, like in the pattern. I wish they had done that. That would have been so great, dude.
Sorry,
Because that shirt is so dope in the movie.
it is.
Damn it.
Okay.
A nurse outfit Joker would be
All right.
Yeah.
fantastic.
All right. Okay.
Yes,
So
Max. Yes.
So do you guys want to see like the first bat suit too? Obviously Catwoman.
I'm not a fan of
I do.
Begins, the suit.
I do.
Yeah, I don't like the clips or whatever for the cape. I hate those.
the clasps. Yeah.
Well,
No,
and his head's so big.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's
Okay.
leaned forward. Like he's always like this. You know?
I don't care for it personally. So I thought I had one over here to show, but I guess I do not.
I don't know what I did with my Movie Master figures. I think I either tossed them or I have them hidden so far away that I can't find them.
Yeah, I was never a fan of the Movie Masters line, really, honestly.
there you go. Look at that. Okay. See how far down that chain goes?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it-
Look
yeah,
at McFarlane for detail.
yeah.
I
Now the
see
chain
that.
is a double chain. Like he's got. This is
Yeah.
clearly not a single chain, right? This is like. This actually looks more like rope, like Wonder Woman's rope or something. But that's just how he did the chain. And You know what? I'm glad that he did it because I don't think anybody else did do it. Right there, that chain.
There was another company that did the Joker. I can't think of who it was.
Oh, like a higher
but
end.
they did
company.
it. They did a chain, but it was a smaller chain, I believe.
I used to have a chain wallet. I don't think he.
I had a chain wallet back in the day.
It was the '90s. Didn't everyone who like was a
I didn't-
skater or a grunge
I didn't have
guy
one.
or-
I didn't feel like I could pull it off, honestly. You know?
But I
Really?
also had long hair, so
Yeah.
Did
You
you
have
have
long
long
hair?
hair? So yeah, he did. I saw
No.
his picture. He was a friggin' handsome dude. He looked like the replacement singer for the Gin Blossoms. No, sorry, for the Goo Goo Dolls.
I have gotten that before. That's crazy.
You know what? It was actually the Goo Goo Dolls, the guy who doesn't age, not the Gin Blossoms. I
Oh,
got
the
them
Goo
mixed
No,
up.
but the guy from the Gym Blossoms, he didn't age either.
yeah,
Like he looks pretty good. I mean, he has short hair now, but
Darth Gutierrez, have you gentlemen seen the third party Heath Ledger from Felix Toys?
maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
maybe
Yeah,
I
so-
look it up.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
I
Felix
think that is
Toys.
the one that I'm thinking of. It looks good.
Are you
It
gonna
looks really
present
good.
it? Are you gonna
Yeah, I'll do
present
it.
it, Ahsoka?
I got
Okay.
it. I got
All
you.
right, you got it. I'll just sit here and drink my beer.
Yeah, you relax, dude. You relax. Let's present
Hey.
the screen.
W in the comments for everyone who actually knows what harp is and likes it. Leave a dub in the comments. I'm just curious to see who else drinks harp.
Okay, there's Felix Toys right
Oh,
here.
I saw that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely not apples to apples comparison, but it's
Right.
like that's a quality figure. That is my one. I can't even call it a gripe, because it's still accurate. I would have liked a little bit more crackling on the white, like that sort of messier later in the movie.
Yeah, it's definitely
dirtier.
a later in the movie type thing.
Yeah,
They
you
got
got
the
some of
shirt
it
right,
up here. You know,
How'd they get the shirt right?
Yeah.
Like that looks like a shrunk down version.
It really does.
How did they do that?
Ooh, look at this thing.
Big Rib, you've seen it, never tried it. You should. It's a great. It's like Guinness's version of a domestic. It's really good.
Let's see.
Yeah, I saw this one too, and I never got it. I see these actually every time, and I was gonna order them all. They did another Joker as well that was like a black suit.
You know, while we're
with
talking about this,
comic-y.
what do you guys feel like morally about these third-party companies? Like, for example, I had the Brandon Routh Superman, right? From I forget, from So Toys, right? Beautiful figure.
Yeah.
But like, I doubt Brandon Routh is getting compensated for that figure in any way. Like, it's not licensed, right? Am I just being a total prude? And like, I think about it when I buy these, I'm like, fuck. Am I like supporting? Like, is this?
Send him $20 in the mail and call it a day.
I have third-party Transformers though.
You got bootleg Transformers?
I have third-party Transformers. Yeah, just because some of the molds are different. They're not. I mean, like the one hot rod that I have is just fantastic. I have 2 different hot rods that are third party.
You can't call them a bootleg. They're like so beautiful. It's like a
yeah. And then I have a custom Battinson that I got. That was from that was like a complete custom. Like it's not a company that makes it. So
it's
I don't know.
Artisan that did it.
I mean, listen, I got the Titans, Nightwing, Brandon Routh, Superman. They're both from So Toys, so they're not licensed. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, they're so good though.
Well, I got that Kingdom Come.
Oh, dude, and that thing's
Kingdom
amazing.
Come suits. And I remember the one that I sent you, Rob. The Gotham.
Oh yeah, I didn't even open. You know, I have not taken photos of that yet. I've been so busy.
It's a beautiful figure. Kind of small, but a beautiful figure. Yeah, you know how I feel about it is generally kind of shitty. Then I just like push it out of my brain. Push it out. You know, I don't know. It's like, I feel bad for supporting them, but I'm such a, I can't I'm like, oh no, I can't pass up this, this Earth 22 Superman.
Right? Exactly. That's the problem. Yeah. They make figures that other companies aren't making. And it's like,
sometimes they do them better.
Yeah.
Third-party head sculpts are like, they're the shit. Like they do I love third-party head sculpts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do feel bad. Like technically, you raise a good point, right? The actor should be getting likeness rights, and then technically the companies who own the IP should be getting some money too. But I think, you know what? If DC really wanted to stop them, they could.
That's a good point. They would.
It's not like they don't know how to use eBay and find these companies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they could stop them.
All right, on to more fun topics. I think we covered the Dark Knight wave pretty much, right? I think we beat that up.
No, Scarecrow.
Oh,
we didn't really talk.
We kind of talked about.
Rob, you want to talk? I'm sorry, Brad. You want to talk about Scarecrow, bro?
Well, there was one more thing.
Let's talk about him.
Yeah,
please.
I won't keep you gents too long with it, but
no, that's what we're here for.
I'm with you, Rob, on the whole, because we kind of got sidetracked talking about horror movies and stuff. I'm not super keen on the bright yellow and the maggots, so I'll probably end up repainting the head sculpt, as I said.
Ooh, yeah.
There we go. We got it.
Oh,
like
focus.
You got it. You got the focus.
Yeah. Okay. But see this like black dot right here? There's a black wash, right?
Yeah.
Once you see the fact that that's a dot, it's a circle.
Yours is darker than mine.
Right? You can't miss it. And also, like, there's a lot of black wash on the back. So I get it. It's supposed to be like he's dirty. Like it's like a ripped up straight jacket.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be dirty, but I feel like there's just too much black wash. So I'll probably end up removing the black wash off the straight jacket and repainting the head. Those are the only gripes I have. Like, I think it's a great sculpt. I just think the colors on mine are a little bit weird. I actually do prefer the colors of the Mattel version.
I guess for me, I just don't like the design of the Scarecrow when it comes down to it, like from the movie. So that's why the figure doesn't resonate at all, you know? I'm not a fan of his design in the movie, you know?
Do you have this figure? Do you have the Mattel?
No, I never got that one.
This is like I really actually I dig this
That's
look.
pretty dope, dude.
Yeah, I love the head sculpt for it, and I like the fact that the suit really drapes down. Like I love this figure. This is my favorite Movie Masters Batman figure. Is the Scarecrow.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to look on eBay at Fortnite figures, but I don't see anyone that has like a bluish. It's like either white or red. for the
Joshua asks,
suit.
what's our take on Batman QC on the arms as far as the quality?
I have
Uh,
not opened mine yet, so I don't know.
I mean, I did experience it when like this arm does like pop out pretty easy out of the socket.
It came off
So,
in my video.
but the good thing is it's not broken, right? It's just
No.
not in there tightly.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with it. I've seen way worse. Like it isn't like the figure's not broken. It pops out, you know. But I've seen.
Yeah.
I would prefer that not to happen.
Yeah.
But it's not an issue. You know, it's gonna be on the shelf.
Does it stay? I mean, it stays in there when you move it and stuff, right?
It does, yeah.
Oh,
Stays
yeah.
in there pretty good. Like, look, see, stays in there fine.
Yeah. Mine stays in fine too. See.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's just. Is the arm loose though? Like
No, it's the peg.
Yeah.
Like it's this the peg inside here and the hole.
Mhm.
It's a little bit.
Rob, I fucking would love for
Rubbery.
like you to do an OCD opening of the figures live. We
Oh,
take the next
yeah.
hour to watch you meticulously open.
You know, it'd be fun if there
Like,
was
use
an
a blow
overhead
dryer.
camera.
Yeah.
I
Overhead
know.
camera, and we're talking, and your view is just your table, and you talk with us, but we can't see your face. It's just your hands opening. That'd
Bro,
be awesome.
Do you use a blow dryer to loosen the tape so you don't actually have to damage the bone?
No, no. But
Good
I'll
old
like I'll
Sorry.
take it out and then like I'll clip the plastic on the back side so that I'm not like putting the scissors to the figure.
Hey, that's fair. Do I do that? I do it a little bit more like a little rougher with my little blade here.
And then I cut a slit for caped figures so that I can tear it so that it doesn't have to. I don't have to shove it through like this tiny hole.
What music do you listen to as you do this? Like serial killer music? Like,
No, I listen to zero music when I do it. I just do it.
oh, look at Brad's getting ready.
You guys pick Belgian Moon or a local one, Publican House Ale,
local.
Pub House Ale.
Always local.
Local.
Yeah, I'm only
Local it
doing
is.
one drink tonight since it's Wednesday. You know, Thursdays I go a little bit more. You know, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. But you know, I got to be on tomorrow.
I take modafinil because I'm a narcoleptic practically,
Oh, that's right.
and yeah, when I don't take it, my body forces me to sleep for at least 2 hours in the middle of the day, even if I've had 8 hours sleep. But I take modafinil so I can get like 7 hours sleep, and then I just take my modafinil, and I'm like,
That's
it's not a
beautiful name.
stimulant. It's weird. Like it's not a stimulant. You feel
Yeah.
nothing, but it keeps you awake.
Modafinil.
I'm good.
That's the name
Yeah.
of it.
Modafinil.
Modafinil.
Yeah, you feel nothing. Like there's no sensation when you take it. You're just awake, like really awake.
Love the
And-
game. That's how a man with honor opens up McFarland's. Damn right. Damn Skippy. Wise perspective. Belgian beer is the best. I do love Belgian wit ales. Those are my
Yeah.
favorite. Oh, look. I had the same problem, VLR. My Carl Reiner is in
What do you call him?
Indianapolis, and Carl Rayner. I'm sorry, Reiner. Tomato,
Where is
tomato.
mine?
God damn it,
There
Brad.
it is.
Yeah, but mine was being returned back to the McFarland. So yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
I never ordered him.
What?
Come on.
I should
Why
have.
is-
I know, right?
There we
Focus.
go.
Yours even looks better when it focuses, Rob. Look at
Yeah, look
that.
at that blue, dude. Look at that vibrant blue.
He's wearing a
It
full
is
body
super
sweater.
vibrant. Yeah, he's
Grandma knitted
awesome.
him a full body sweater. Does it have a poop trap at the back to go to the toilet?
No.
He just uses his willpower to do that, or his compassion in this case, because he's blue.
I
Ryan
definitely
B.
want to get that.
Are you guys interested in the new movie Maniacs, Bugs Bunny, Superman? No.
I am.
I maybe, probably not, but maybe.
Like,
If Todd sends me one, I would review it and be like, cool. But
oh
Yeah.
heck yeah. Like I'm proud. Like I have the Happy Meal Bugs Bunny. Do you remember those from the 80s?
yeah, old school. Old school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
they
fact,
had
I'll go grab some.
All
Like
right. Excuse me. I'm sorry,
Sorry,
Robert.
guys.
What's going on back there?
Where's
All right.
Calabac? That's a good
So,
question.
Calabac is
Sorry,
on his way.
Is he?
Yeah, for me
What?
from Target.
Oh, you little. I can't say that on the.
He's on his way. Like you're gonna have him?
Yeah, it's shipped. I got a notification.
What?
Wow.
I think I ordered mine
I'm
from
not
McFarlane.
I'm not jealous. I'm happy for you.
I'm jealous. I'm not happy
No.
for you.
We'll get ours.
I know. Sorry, I wasn't
Yeah,
going to tell you. I was just going to be like, hey, look,
Oh,
I got
you
it.
jerk.
How you
Oh.
You swine scoundrel.
Oh, you little.
So
you
let's
little-
see your bunny though.
Okay, this is so
Okay,
funny though,
okay.
because like I love Ahsoka, but it's like he gets so upset when he doesn't get anything first.
I know. How dare you? That's the only edge I have over Rob's beautiful freaking pictures. Is it when I
It's
get
so
stuff
funny,
early?
but like he gets everything early,
I
and
do,
he
I
doesn't
do.
get like one figure early, and he's like, "Damn
What?
the world!"
I kicked a hole in my damn shed.
Oh, unbelievable.
I love you.
Rob, would it be great if I
It's-
go to Target tomorrow and I just find one?
I hope you do. I hope you find him.
probably
Seriously,
would.
man.
No,
Nah,
anyway, here's the Happy Meal, guys. Like,
Yeah. That's in minty mint condition.
and
Dude.
like you can take apart the this and then just
no.
have
Oh yeah, I
the
remember
naked
these,
bunny.
dude.
yeah. So these things are pretty cool, and so you got bugs,
Yeah.
which
Oh, those
is
are awesome,
pretty dope,
dude.
and then you have
That's right.
Bat duck.
Bat Duck,
Oh,
and again you can
man.
take all these off, and then
You're
sorry, they're a little
encouraging me.
dusty, but
Oh, that's Tasmanian Flash. Pardon me.
And
for the
then
belch,
you
by the
have-
way.
what is her name? Not Porky Pig, it's Petunia Pig as Wonder Woman.
How
but
do
yeah.
I not know who Petunia Pig is?
Oh,
That's
she's
some old school, bro.
Look,
yeah, dude.
I got Bat's bunny. I'm gonna open these now too while we're just sitting here yakking.
Oh, sweet.
I found them in
Yeah,
my
they're a little
Dollarama.
dusty. I need to dust. Like, you should see my Transformer shelf. It's pretty bad.
Rob, do you have? I want to know because I mean, you've got those.
Yeah.
Do you have? I have to track down a set of those Burger King. Hi, Vatic. Those Burger King Superpowers cups. I got
No,
Batman. I have Batman. That's it.
I actually got rid of all of my cups back in the day. I used to have like, do you remember the Batman Forever glass?
I
still-
from
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
McDonald's?
all four of them.
I
Yes,
had all
sir.
four, and I got rid of those and the plastic ones too. And
Wow.
yeah,
My good friend Marissa gave me all four of them. Oh, well, Marissa and Brent, but I'm pretty sure it was Marissa's idea for my birthday. She gave me those, and I was like, "Wow, they're like treasure to me that they still
Yeah.
even exist." Because, like,
well,
think
I
of it,
like that they
kids dropped those and broke them, drinking milk out of them.
the cup handle was the question mark. I always love
For the
that.
Riddler.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I love how each cup was different, and it is different and themed. Why do I like this figure far too much more than I probably should.
That's awesome, dude.
yeah.
That's Bunny. And I got LeBron James as Robin.
Oh, that's hilarious. All
That's funny.
right, boys. Let's move on from the Dark Knight wave to some DC multiverse announcements.
Yes, sir.
Specifically, we'll probably be talking about the Titans wave, since that is really the only thing that's been announced. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's head on over to the McFarlane Instagram page. And we'll start down. Here we are. All right. Donna Troy, boys, what do you guys think?
She looks beautiful.
I'm going to remove the paint from around her eyes because she
Yeah.
looks like
Yeah,
she
that's-
hasn't slept for 3 days.
I get that. Like, I think they're trying to go for like the smoky eye.
And I'm going to repaint the gray parts of her torso black because the source material, they're not gray. I don't know
Yes,
why they're gray.
You are
anymore.
correct.
But no, she looks
You are
great.
correct.
She just
Great
needs
figure,
to be
yeah.
repainted or
Yeah,
acetone.
like the sculpt is there. Like it's exactly how it should be. It's just yeah, you're right. It should be black.
Yeah, no, I am stoked about her though.
Yeah. The only thing
she's
that
an
I
attempt
would
to-
like to. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
What I'd like to do is paint this sword silver. I think it just needs some paint
Yeah.
because it looks too plasticky. It looks like a He-Man sword.
This is goofy ass.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. All right.
And the
Donna
Amazon
Troy-
A looks nice.
Yeah, she's on point with the source material for the sculpt for sure. Yeah.
the hair looks good.
Let me know
Yeah.
how it does with like removing the makeup.
Yeah, I'm always the first one to do that, and I'm usually pretty successful, but occasionally I cock up and I have to order another one.
Yeah.
Le Robin, that's true. I love that. Bat Bunny and Le Robin James.
All right, let's move on from Donna Troy. Nice to see two females in this way, but
Yeah,
next up we
good
have
represent.
Arsenal, Mr. Roy Harper.
Arsehole.
Now, I will
yes.
say a lot of people have been saying that it looks like he's wearing a bra, and I totally get that. However, like it does wrap around, and what is giving it that illusion is the actual quiver straps.
Yeah, that's accurate. He did dress like that for a while.
Yeah.
He might be now, but I know he did. That's not an inaccurate made up look on Todd's part. He's just taken that straight from the comics.
And I think it looks great. I didn't even think about a bra until you put. Even then, it's it looks awesome.
Can we have
because
an arrow?
It does go around the back too, and
Yeah.
I think that it's nice that they painted like from the green arrow didn't have the bow painted like it is there, and I think that it's nice that they actually went that extra mile painting that. It still would have been nice to have like one arrow.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
what I was going to say.
The man's ear, honor guard. The man's ear. Sorry, it's a Seinfeld reference. Right there. There's an episode where they try to make a male bra, and Kramer wants to call it the bro.
I remember that.
He wants to call it the man's ear, and Frank Costanza wants to call it the bro. So.
Yeah, I like him. I just wish he came with an arrow, just like Rob's saying. That's really my only.
An arrow would have been nice.
It's always just a clump of arrows, which sucks.
I will say the DC Collectibles version I have of this is cool because the hat is attached to him, but you can move it around.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I love
the
that
new
figure.
52 version. That is a sick figure. So those figures were hit and miss. Some of them were great, and some of them were like trash. Like Kid Flash was trash. Garbage figure.
I love Kate. I love his design, Brad.
No, the figure though, like the way that because the paint they used, right? It was so sloppy.
Yeah.
It was just trash.
I see that. All right, let's go to. First of all, before we get to Nightwing, look at this beautiful photography by the Plastic Rick Grimes. Like, holy cow, dude! This is a beautiful. Like the colors.
Yep.
Like, dude, this is like artwork.
Who's that guy that makes those movies that are like really very signature in their design?
Oh,
the Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Wes Anderson.
Yeah. That looks like a Wes Anderson action figure stop motion
call
movie.
Out, bro.
Yeah, I love that picture.
Plastic Rick Grimes on Instagram, guys.
I shared that, I believe, on my story when I first saw it.
Let's go on a little journey through Plastic Rick Grimes right here.
Oh, fantastic. There's the one where his bat or his Night the Kingdom Come Batman
Nightwing
shot. Yeah, that's amazing.
Look at that. Like, I wish that I could make my thumbnails look as nice as that.
Phenomenal, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This guy's look at this. That's an awesome one right there.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's face.
It makes me feel like I just like I work really hard and long on my thumbnails, but then I see this guy's work and I'm like, I need to work harder. I need to do better.
Your thumbnails are a different type of artistry, Brad.
There's the Bugs Bunny.
There's
right
Bugs.
there.
Yeah.
We'll get back to him. We'll come back to him.
Can I just interject here?
Please interject.
Not about the Bugs Bunny, just about the whole the fact that we're getting Donna and the Titans. It really gives me hope that Todd is serious about filling out the DC universe now. He's made so many non-Bat characters that I really feel like this figure line, it will never have as many characters as the DC Universe Classics. I don't think it will, because just a different mindset over there with Scott and the other fella. but they are going to do, Todd's going to do his damnedest to really fill out all the major characters from all the teams, that kind of thing. I really think that we're going to see a really full roster of non-Batman characters eventually.
Yeah, I think you're right, dude. That's like I mean, and I dig that this is a real wave, because a lot of the times we get like these sort of rando figures that aren't a part like of a wave even, you know?
But I like that too. It's nice to have it like both ways, because you know, if it was all just one wave that is cohesive, I mean that's fine, but like I like having just like mix and mash. So that's all.
No, that's enough.
So which one are we talking about next?
The Nightwing.
Nightwing. Yeah.
The face, I see what they're going for here. They're trying to do a little jovial, like, you know, mischievous. Do you think they pulled it off, Rob?
I can see the source that they're pulling it from. Yes. Was it a total hit? I don't think so. At least it's not my favorite, but You're
so diplomatic.
I did just get a custom head for my other Nightwing, which I have somewhere around here, that I might actually ask him to paint one with the blue, like try to match the blue. The fists, you know, it's funny. Okay, so I'll come back to that. I'll let you.
Yeah, go. No, please.
I think like what's funny is how many times have we asked for fists and people are like, we want fists, like we need punching fists, right? And then he finally gives us fists, and then everybody's like, we want the open hands, which makes sense because like this is a figure that should have his Scream of Sticks
signature.
And I think like, okay, here's what I was going to go into. Okay, so the figures that we buy that don't have Build-A-Figure pieces are $19.99 now, $22, and then these pieces are $20, $25. So you're paying $5 more. If you take that $5 from each figure and you put that together, that's $20 for another figure. So you're still buying 5 figures. You're just buying the fourth one, the fifth one,
and you're getting it at a discount. Right? You're getting it at a discount because you're getting it for the $20 price and not the 22.
And and most of the time these figures are oversized, which I get. They're more like mega figs, so I totally get that. But tooling. I still think that we should still get accessories for the figure and the piece.
Yeah,
that's just and if like with Bane, it's nice because we did get extra hands, so we got extra things for him. When he's a smaller figure like that, I think we should get extra accessories for that 5th figure. That's just my personal opinion.
My take on Nightwing here is that I really could have seen, and it's actually as I can't find the comment. It's way up here. Anyway, there was someone that was mentioning that the Nightwing figure would have been better on the Blue Beetle Booster Gold Buck. And I think that that's absolutely true. Having this character on the John Kent body, having it on that buck is sort of like, it's too, Nightwing is not a big character, but he's also not as thin as those characters. Like
it just depends how it's drawn sometimes though.
Well, everyone that I've seen, when they draw Nightwing and Superboy side by side together, Nightwing is always just a little bit bigger because he's a little bit older. His body's more mature. That
I feel like they were doing it to keep like the height of Nightwing not as tall as Batman.
Well, I get what I was going to get at is though we don't know when this general body buck materialized in McFarlane Toys sculpting in comparison to when the Blue Beetle Booster Gold one did, right? We don't really know how far along each body was at which time. We can't assume because one body came out before another body that this one was done first, because there's always setbacks. So perhaps this would have been made on that other body buck, you know, but this figure here was already planned like a year ago or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
so it just is what it is, right? I do like it. Not a fan of the head sculpt in general. The hair is just weird over the face, and I like you're saying, Rob, I know what he's going for with that head sculpt, but I just don't think it quite hits the mark. It's a valiant attempt.
Yeah,
I don't think it hits the mark. So yeah, I'll be getting a custom head sculpt as well.
I mean, regardless of what all we're saying, I'm still stoked that we're getting this figure, and I'm still buying it.
Yeah.
I mean, McFarlane does amazing work. So the only thing with this figure also on being on that buck, and I've mentioned this before, but I really wish that we had like they made like standard simple plain bucks that they could use parts of to do their tooling. I know it's probably more expensive that way, but that way we don't get the boot cut of Superboy on the figures that aren't supposed to. And same with the Booster Gold body, how we have like the one cut for
both Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. They're the same.
But one thing that I am stoked for with this figure is that it doesn't have the Scream-A-Stick holder on his back, because it looks more fluid and it looks more like you can take back shots and stuff. The one thing I'm wondering though is, can we use other hands for this? Like the Gotham Knights hands, will they fit?
But will the blue match though from the Gotham Knights?
Well, it doesn't have blue on the hands, so what I'd have to do is paint it. But if I can get the paint pretty close, that'd be fine for me.
Yeah, start with blue and just keep adding white incrementally until you get it.
Yeah,
shouldn't be too hard.
I agree with everything you guys have said, pretty much.
But here's the thing, also, like I will say this, and this would be it, is like, as far as accessories, I know there are plenty of people, and I understand the photography community, like we want to be able to pose these in everything, but for me, and I know I'm not going to talk for Ahsoka, but I know Ahsoka is probably the same way, is I don't really pose my figures with accessories for the most part. So they tend to go on the shelf,
right?
Yeah. So they tend to go in a plastic bag, and I store it, and
even
I
the Scream-A-Sticks? Really?
No. For the
my Nightwing is always holding his Scream-A-Sticks. I feel like they're so important.
Mine are always in the back.
Yeah.
When I'm
and
so like they're there, so you can still see it. But like Mr. Freeze does have his gun.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at all my other figures.
Careful, don't say the G word in regards to Warner Brothers.
Oh yeah. His weapon.
Murder devices. That's better.
The Riddler has his whatever. Same with the Penguin. He has his umbrella. And then Roz has his sword. But other than that, Red Hood has his weapons. But other than that, no. Every other figure just doesn't have any accessories.
Yeah.
So I totally get it. But I mean, yes, I always want more. I think all of us do. Obviously, the cost.
Yeah.
And we don't know how much these cost. So like, again, with this wave, maybe the sculpting on one figure was more so that they balanced it out by not having one figure have as much, so that they could balance the cost out. I'm guessing that's what they were doing, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's all about tooling, right? And Todd takes a big hit on tooling. Like anyone that really follows not only the DC multiverse, but knows how many figure lines, how many properties that Todd has, knows that he's very good at making new sculpts. And he said himself, he takes a loss on the tooling pretty much.
Yeah.
Like so that's a huge deal, right? So I can understand why he wants to make cuts here and there and that kind of deal. Like I'm okay with that. Also, if it gives us more characters, because it's not like with the DC multiverse where there was a lot of just straight up repaints. Like you can see that Nightwing has what they do, because it's all done digitally now. They go in and they take, for example, the torso piece for Nightwing there that used to be Superboy, and then it gets probably digitally resculpted for the Nightwing bird on the front of his chest there, right? That's what I'm assuming they would do. Hey, thanks, Brent. Thanks for
Brent,
sticking around. I appreciate you coming down, over, watching.
But I am thankful. Like a lot of I mean, he didn't have to put the blue paint on the wrists, the wrist peg, and the fact that it has it there is pretty awesome too. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of people are harping on the bad. There is a lot of good to this figure, but it
Definitely.
is probably the weakest of the wave, unfortunately.
He'll become my main Nightwing regardless.
Oh yeah, for sure. Without a doubt, he's probably going to be my main.
His body proportions are better than the first one for sure.
Oh yeah,
Raven.
What do you guys
Yeah.
think? I love this. This looks fantastic.
Yes.
What do you guys think?
I think it's going to divide the fandom down the middle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, because I like this because it's the modern current take on Raven,
Yes.
right? Where when she's like really up in the air doing her thing, her cape actually, they fudge it a little, make it look like Raven wings. But a lot of people are going to want the classic style Raven.
Do you think like, was it the Mattel classics that had the really high?
Oh, that sucked.
Yeah, I did not like that at all.
I have that. I hate it.
She's like posed like this all the time.
Where, yeah, you have to be like,
yeah.
Boop.
Yeah,
they did
that.
They,
I don't like that either.
They did the same thing as DC
so much better.
DC directed the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing about this, and I love this, don't get me wrong, that I would like to have seen is like an unhooded version too.
Ooh.
But
well,
but the head sculpt is beautiful.
You know what I'm glad they didn't do? I'm glad they didn't try to paint on the shadow on the top part of her face, because that would have been a disaster.
Yeah,
would have been horrible. Because like you remember with the Joker, they painted the shadows in the three Jokers. They painted the shadows. The guy with the Joker with the hat. They painted. Oh, it was horrible. I never did like that. Great figure, but I hated that.
All right, guys, and finally, the Build a Beast Boy. What do you think about this beast? Sorry.
Looks like a fun figure. I'm glad the regular guy's coming. Regular Garth is coming, but this looks like a fun figure.
Yeah, it's an interesting take, right? It's not the typical Beast Boy you would get.
No,
I'm cool.
I definitely like that Todd is open to doing newer figures, like modern takes. I know we all want classic figures, but it is nice to have figures that we haven't had before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, give us both, and it seems like he is. So
if you don't like this version of Beast Boy too, for those of you watching, believe it or not, the Mattel version can sub in quite nicely the version of Gar, because he's a shorter character compared to most of the Titans. So you can right now, that's the one that's on my shelf. It's the Mattel version. Yeah. Corey Feldman. Did I say that out loud?
What?
From the Lost Boys. This is who this looks like.
Yeah.
Looks like Corey Feldman, his face sculpt. I mean, I like it, but it does look like Corey Feldman to me.
I mean, I didn't notice that until you pointed it out. But
but a scene cannot be unseen.
This one, I'm not sure. It does look like a little glowy in the dark. Like I don't know if it does that.
I think it's just the
lighting.
Photo.
This
Again,
is my least favorite costume for Beast Boy, to be honest. I know it's a classic one.
This is the Changeling one, right?
Yeah.
Do you like the purple one, purple and black?
Yes, I like the purple and black one.
Yeah, I would agree. The purple and black is probably the best.
I'm not picky. I don't really care either way.
But the fact that we're getting this is cool. And like what Brad said, like I might hunt down a Mattel version as well. I don't know.
That one's great.
We'll see.
And maybe the Mattel version, maybe that head sculpt will fit on this body if someone doesn't want the Corey Feldman head sculpt.
Why would you not want the Corey Feldman head sculpt?
I know, right?
I mean,
it might look completely different by the time you see it in hand. I don't know.
I'm making fun of it, but not in like a I don't like it kind of way. More in like a I just see Corey Feldman, and his greatest movie ever was not Lost Boys. Let's just clear that up. It was The Burbs. Dream? No, it was The Burbs.
The pizza
License
dude.
to Drive.
Yeah, the pizza dude's coming.
Then you hear him off camera with the pizza delivery truck crashes.
The pizza dude. Yeah.
Oh, that is great, dude.
That's my favorite dark comedy.
That's such a great comedy. Okay.
And I will say this before we move on to bugs real quick.
Please.
One thing that I have noticed, and maybe you guys already noticed this too, but if it's been a while for like Target or Walmart, it will go up on the McFarlane store, but it tends to sell out fast on there. So you almost kind of have to just keep checking because you never know when and what's going up.
I keep the page up all the time and refresh it when I get up. The one day I didn't, remember, guys? The one day I didn't,
Yeah.
and the Batman wave was up, Dark Knight wave, and I was like,
Yeah.
darn it. And you guys are like, I thought you knew. It's not your fault. It's
Sorry,
mine.
buddy.
No, it's my fault. I usually check like 5 times a day. I
Well,
like
that-
this Bugs.
Yeah,
I do too.
I
It's
might
cute.
get
It's
him.
cute.
It's an Easter decoration, guys.
I'm not gonna
Ooh,
use
I
the
like that.
stand if I use it.
You're just gonna put it on
But-
the shelf by itself.
Yeah, just like that, and I'll probably put it over with my other bugs.
I
You
mean, I
don't
love
like
the color
litter
of the blue.
Yeah.
The blue is the nice baby blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we could get that blue for his Superman.
If he
Hmm.
did a squinty-eyed, classic, say 60s or 50s Superman, that might work.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, I may get this. I may.
Also,
It's
we did
pretty
have
sweet.
Let's go to Toy Shiz page. There was one other.
The
bit of
Shiz is
news.
like always down on all the latest information.
Always trust the Shiz.
Yeah. I don't know how he does it.
Oh, this guy.
what are we doing?
That Flash. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to hear your thoughts first, guys.
I mean, so this is definitely based on the TV show, right? Like how he looked in the
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like, it's nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
You went up an octave, so I can tell that
Yeah.
you're like that's the I'm not excited about it. So it's
you're right.
fine.
Yeah, like I didn't like his appearance in the show because it was like this particular costume in the show, he was like the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
So like I
Yeah.
didn't really like that whole storyline. So that's why I
Yeah.
don't like this figure.
No, you go first, Rob.
All right. So I personally love the bright colors of the original,
Yes.
and yeah,
Without saying, yes.
yes.
Okay.
This one, it looks metallic,
It's the dreaded
And-
maroon.
Yeah.
and I have to say I am like a sucker for metallic. If it is a metallic color, I might have to pick it up, but I probably will skip it if I and you know.
I mean, if I'm
like-
at
I just
Walmart
like
and I
the
see
bright
it, I'll
colors.
buy it, obviously. Because,
Probably, yeah.
You know.
But those chances are slim to none, it seems.
Honestly, I will probably buy it just to see if the face sculpt has been painted any different. And then if someone doesn't want bright, like really bright Flash pants, depending on how blue those pants actually are,
Oh, I
I
don't
may
mind
pick
those.
up I may pick up a second Jay Garrick and then pick up this one and do a pant swap
Okay.
just to see how that looks.
That'd be cool.
with the bright red and the dark blue, because
Yeah.
that might look popping too. So
Yeah.
I'm not that
The only
keen-
thing would be the boots that you'd have to worry about.
Well, yeah, that's why God invented flathead screwdrivers
Yeah.
and hot water.
I love how you have all your tools at the ready for
Yeah.
each segment.
I get very sidetracked while I'm editing, and I'm
Dremel?
like, oh no,
You mentioned Dremel?
yeah, they're always here. I don't leave this chair for like hours at a time unless it's to like eat or go to the bathroom.
Fair.
Yeah, I wheel
Um,
my chair over to record.
One last thing, and we don't have a picture of it because we don't post pictures of rumors here on the DC Infinite Hour. But there was a leak.
Oh my god!
I know, like I'm trying to call like
no, there's a
update.
Corey Feldman. They used his head for Corey Feldman in that picture.
Oh yeah. Let's go back to that. The Shiz is sorry. The Shiz is hilarious.
Excuse me.
Let's go back.
Is that?
to the
Yeah, that's
Shiz.
right. We were on Toy Shiz's page. Okay, no, we have to highlight that pic. Okay, now you
It's
can't
pretty funny.
unsee it. You can't unsee it. You see it now, Rob, don't you? You see it now, don't you? Oh yeah, let it sink in.
You know who it actually kind of looks like? It looks like Pee Wee Herman from Buffy. Does it kind of look like that too? No,
Pee Wee
I guess
Herman was
not.
in
He had
Buffy?
long hair. He had long hair.
I didn't know he was in Buffy. The
Didn't
movie?
ya?
The movie Buffy with
Ah,
Christy Swanson and Luke Perry.
yeah.
Oh, I remember that movie.
Or no, that's not. No, it was. It looked like.
Remember P.T. Herman being in that.
What's his name? His friend, who shoot, he was married to Courtney Cox. What's his name? David Arquette.
David Arquette.
That's who it kind of looks like.
Courtney Cox, I love you. You're so hot in that show. Sorry. You guys know it's Dreidel, Dreidel, Dreidel from South Park.
All right. So apparently there were some leaked
Okay.
images of the Shazam.
Well, we can show the
Wonder Woman.
leaked image, can't we?
I don't know.
You don't want to do that?
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah.
share leaked images
I
on
know,
my channel if I found.
know. I try not to share leaked stuff because
I think because like we
As long
saw
as you
the
put a
leaked.
disclaimer, right? Disclaimer saying it's
Rob,
leaked.
you're about to give a good statement about
Yeah,
this.
go ahead.
Our
I'm done.
politics.
Okay, like we saw the leaked the Batman or Bale Batman, and from someone from the factory or whatever.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "Oh, this figure looks bad," blah blah blah. And then
Yeah.
they showed the actual photos of it, and we were all like, "Wow, this is amazing." So I think like whoever's
I see
taking
your
these
point.
with like a cell phone is not the best lighting and stuff, and it's not even that detailed if you look at it. I mean, it's pretty pixelated. So
Yeah.
Where's the
I agree.
focus? Take focus
what I
pictures
can
if you're gonna
tell from
bootleg
that
pictures.
is they use new legs, and the legs look muscular and tooled like definitely a different sculpt.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Shapely.
I got to go with Rob on that. But let's talk about the figure. So what we saw was basically the original Wonder Woman 84 Wonder Woman with shorter thighs and no tiara. The tiara is actually an accessory. Looks like you can throw it. For what I saw, it looked fantastic. What did you guys think?
Oh yeah. I mean, I can't tell the face because again, like I said, it's pixelated. But I have my custom one that I did where I did a hair swap, and everybody thinks I used a different face, but it's actually the same face because that face actually is really good. I might swap that one there if I need to, but maybe it looks great. I don't know. I want to wait to see the promo photos before I pass too much judgment. But I'm happy that it's not hot dog legs. So.
Yeah.
I can't add nothing to that. That's not something he's already said. Yeah, everything he said was my thoughts.
I mean, just while we're talking about Wonder Woman, I do have Miss Hot Toy.
Ooh, you little guy.
Look at that. This is a beautiful Hot Toys figure, my friends. I know.
Do you know how many times my wife complained about like not having Henry in the new universe? And I'm like, I know he's a perfect Superman.
Yeah.
Why don't I buy a Hot Toys Superman of Henry so you can see him at all times?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I honestly feel.
And then I would have to get that Wonder Woman.
But dude, like, I think not having Gal as Wonder Woman is more of a crime. But she's like so perfect.
Yeah. If I had to pick one person that like could have moved on to the new universe aside from Henry, it would have been Gal. Like now that I'd rather have them do everything new if that's what they're gonna do. But if they were like, well, no, you can pick two people to move on, I'd say Henry and Gal for sure. Yeah, I love Gal Gadot. I think that she's like a beautiful person in general too.
Yeah, she's just so great in that role. Probably because she's the first movie Wonder Woman we ever had. She's like our Michael Keaton of Wonder Womans.
Oh
you
yeah,
know? Like it's hard. She's always gonna be the first. You know.
When is Todd gonna release a vanilla comics Wonder Woman?
We don't know.
What remains to be seen.
I mean,
sooner the better.
Yeah, I feel like with the
the movie,
Shazam, like a comic book one would be cool. I think there's more female characters in general would be great.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that we're getting like another Wonder Woman is kind of cool. I mean, I do love the Wonder Woman from '84. I know it gets a lot of hate, but like with that head sculpt or the hair swap I did, and then I actually just did a black wash on it and painted it like with bronze. Yeah. So it's to dull it down. It really does look like a fantastic figure.
I feel like Gal Gadot's costume in '84 was superior to anything else she'd worn because it wasn't just how they finished the movie off with the behind the scenes. That looks good the way you've done that.
Really nice.
Oh, that's a new hair sculpt.
Yes, it's the same head, but it's a different hair sculpt.
Hot dog legs, but the rest of it looks great.
Yeah. So
you made my custom Wonder Woman look like butthole. That's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I just love the brighter colors in 84 for her suit.
Dude,
You know,
Yeah.
not muted. I don't want my Wonder Woman to be muted.
the only thing is with the 84, I absolutely agree the suit's better, but she
Yeah.
doesn't have a sword or shield as it wasn't in the movie. I feel like,
No.
man, she needs a sword and shield.
It's because
Like,
there was
but-
some kind of a problem with that. People were complaining about that.
Well, they were trying to make her like less violent, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Rob.
Oh, is that the one from Beast Kingdom?
This sword?
Yeah.
No, this is a custom from Mr. G Toys.
Mr. G.
He
Toys.
makes accessories
Well,
like
Kryptonite spears.
yes.
there
The
it is.
Q-tip of death.
Yes.
Don't put that in your ear, kids.
I love the scowl you had on your face as you said that. You know?
No,
Oh,
but
sorry.
seriously, if you go to his page, you can see like he does take orders, so he doesn't have everything right now. But
So if I just
he
tell him
has
to
a
make
lot of
something, he'll
great.
do it. He takes orders like, make that now.
Well, no, I'm saying like
He's the course from any pipe, Rob.
like he did a Peacemaker weapon set, like his signature gun. Stuff.
Yeah.
So he made those, and then he made the holster and everything for the figure.
What a weird time that we live in, that people are convinced that toys coming with guns will cause school shootings.
It's very odd.
I
Like,
understand what
it's-
they're doing, but
Yeah. I
I
mean,
just
that's
think
like
it's dumb. It's misplaced.
I mean, it's worse than like video game violence. Like, you know.
Yeah, and the science is in. Video games don't cause kids to become violent. Yes, kids should. The people that are underage should not be playing GTA 5. Okay, I get that, but there is no linked science at this point that says kids that play violent video games go out and shoot people. In the actually, people are naturally like violent in some ways, and you play a game and it gets it out.
I agree.
Good
All right,
thing
my
I muted
friends.
there.
No, that was our last topic.
No, we got more.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
What about
I just
the Man of Steel?
yes, Man of Steel and
What was the matter?
89.
yes.
That it's shipping.
Oh, the
Yes.
shipping. Here, let me write a caption first, guys.
I am
Let's
so stoked and
go.
so stressed out at the same time about this because I have to sell. I just loaded my Canon G7X Mark II camera, very lightly used, on my local marketplace to sell it because these pre-orders came out of nowhere and I'm broke.
All
Came
right,
out of
guys.
nowhere.
Mezco, hell froze over, and
Yeah.
Batman 89 is shipping.
Yeah.
How does everyone feel about that emotionally? What was your...
I signed up for the wait list. I should have just did it, but so I'm kind of hoping. I have doubts that it's going to turn over. I don't know, guys in the chat. Do you ever have any turnovers from wish lists? I feel like that's going to be like a really hard one because I think that's such a popular character.
Have you looked on like Big Bad Toy Store and those sites for it, Rob?
Yeah, they're all sold out.
Sold out.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
lucked out because like the day that it came out, I was like legit broke. I think I had like $2 in my account. And you either pre-order it and you pay like the deposit, or you pre-order it with PayPal and they make you pay it all automatically. And I couldn't do either. And I was like so bummed out. And then a fellow that's been watching my channel for a long time, shout out to Chris from the Bronx,
From the
Christopher.
Bronx.
Yeah, he ordered 2 and then he offered to sell me his second one at cost, which is like he didn't have to do that. Totally fantastic. So I'm not going to miss out, and I'm not going to have to take it up the tailpipe on the secondary market to get like one of probably the most important figures of all time to me. I love Keaton Batman and I love what Mezco does. Yeah, I lucked out is what it is.
All my
That's all it
figures
is.
fell.
Rob,
Really?
how do you feel?
Oh no, show us. Can you move your camera? Let's see the destruction. Can we see the destruction? Are they on the
oh.
floor? Oh no.
Here.
Okay, people, you're gonna see something disturbing here.
Oh,
Shield your
it's-
eyes if you can't handle it.
oh, what are we gonna see?
What are we seeing here? Are they on the floor?
I can't go too close because I'm attached to the camera.
They fell over
all my
inside.
Oh, in the
Spider-Man.
case.
I see them.
Yeah.
Go
the
home,
Marvel
Spider-Man. You're
figures-
drunk.
All the Marvel
Oh,
figures
dude.
fell.
By the way, beautiful artwork you have on your wall, Rob.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Shout
basement.
out to a real nerd. Yeah, he's one of us.
Oh,
He may
yeah.
not look it because he's so handsome, but he truly is.
It'd be cool if you went over
Like
there
that.
and there's like some like chains and whips in the
Oh my
corner.
God.
Yeah.
Is your creepy cat in the corner? Creepy cat is creepy.
No, my cat's like over here.
Oh, look! Oh, the kitty! I want to pet the kitty.
Anyway,
So Brad, you're not going to take it up the tailpipe on the '89 Batman. Rob
Thanks, Chris.
possibly might be taking it up on the tailpipe.
You will, Rob. You're
We'll
gonna
see.
order it on the secondary market, just like I would have. I would
well,
have.
I'm
Well,
hoping first that it turns over because maybe people like will get it and they
Ooh.
won't like it, and so that they'll
I mean,
cancel.
Check
I-
eBay that day. Seriously, check eBay because there are some people. I've gotten some of my Mezcos from eBay, but they're retail price. They're not marked up. So somebody or a few sellers on eBay, and you can see they've got like, when they take a picture of the one they have, you can see like a couple boxes of them behind that one.
Yeah.
So they have some kind of retail license, the same as a comic book shop or whatever, or Big Bad Toy Store to sell them. So check eBay
Yeah.
like every day until you find
Now
one.
with the wait list, like
That's when someone cancels
there,
or they don't pay.
you can. Well, do you pay like a deposit with that?
I've
I
never
thought
done wait
that
list.
It was like
mhm.
I think
Never
it was
done
like a $20 or something like that.
I'm just
Yeah, I don't
curious
know.
if it's like. With
And they
the-
give it
with-
back if you don't get it. I remember that.
I mean, with the '89
okay.
Batman, we have no idea what it's going to look like until someone gets it from their
Yeah.
order. It's like almost scary that you can't like see any advance like product shots of it. You
And I
know,
don't even know why.
There was an advanced
don't-
product shot at Toy Fair, New York Toy Fair, maybe.
but was that a prototype? Was that the final version?
I believe
You
that
know?
was the final
I-
version. I
Okay.
believe that. Yeah, I believe that was, or as close as they gotten at that point to it.
But I
Like a
will
pro-
say, I still like my Mezco Christopher Reeves Superman.
Oh yes,
Like, dude, I probably would have canceled it if I knew. Like, it's fine.
is your
But-
S
Mhm.
straight or is it like off to the side?
It's off to the side.
See, mine was straight. I lucked out, but so many that was off to
Yeah.
the side.
It's fine, but it's so dinky. Like, I love the base it came with more than the figure. So I'm gonna see how '89 Batman holds up. You know.
Well, I have my hopes high because Mezco they generally do good work. Like,
Yeah,
their
that's fair.
Yeah.
body proportions are wonky. Their heads are
It
too
can
big
be.
for the body. Like, and that's just something that you accept when you buy their figures because you could
Yeah.
take their heads and stick them on a general 7-inch scale figure, and they actually look in scale.
But
So their
with
figures are
this,
short, but you just take that for granted. That's just what it is.
with the Christopher Reeve one, I feel like the body proportions are a lot better than most
Yes. Yeah.
because they're not.
could be taller.
He's not squat
Yeah.
or whatever.
Like,
He
I
is a
feel like
little
if-
bit. He is just a little. He could be taller for
if
real.
he was a little
yeah.
taller, he'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
But
it's-
he
it's
definitely
a
is
good
better. Some of
figure.
them are really stubby.
Yeah, but even my like the metal starting to poke out under the wire. shade.
Excuse me.
Oh,
You know, but-
I never had any of those. I'm sorry, you have that problem.
That's
Ahsoka, 'cause
okay.
I
Dude.
never,
It's life, dude.
I never
Like,
had that, man. I would
We'll
feel
see.
really shitty.
dude,
But- With the bat, I don't even know why I didn't just pre-order it. Like I remember when it hitting, I just
And
was
why
like
didn't you?
wishy-washy about it.
Oh, you don't buy very many Mezco though, right?
I do have some, but it's not like I'm not like a completist or anything. Like I started late in the Mezco game, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I definitely pre-ordered the Superman because I'm a huge John Byrne, and that's kind of the Superman that it looks like they're going for. I just
Yeah.
pray that it doesn't have that black like line.
I know, right? Please, action figure gods, let that be the one thing that they changed. Otherwise,
really
I'm
hope
gonna
they
have to
change that.
shit on that part of the figure.
I mean,
My
I
review.
also bought it for the Phantom Zone projector.
the
Oh,
accessories are killer.
That's what
in
sold
that.
me
Yeah,
on
the
it, you know?
accessories are
Yeah, look,
fantastic.
all the different kryptonites.
Yeah, I mean,
They got
dude,
the
those-
they got the Black Mercy.
yes,
And
Yeah.
even still, like even if that black line
Hey,
is
back-
there, I mean, I'm still gonna like it, but it does look worlds better than their first attempt at Superman.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Even with the black, keeping things into perspective, I'll still love the figure, but it just has that T-shirt look. You know, like
And
so
they're both shipping out like within days. Like
one's
it's not,
the 3rd and one's the 6th or
Yeah.
the 5th.
so by next week. I mean, I always get my Mezcos late, Rob. So
I'm
I do not
stressed
Okay.
get
out
them
about that,
early.
though.
There, I think they ship from your part of the woods.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah, like it takes like a long time for me to get my Mezcos, but we'll see when they show up. Guys, any other topics before we move on to the comments and questions?
No, I mean that's it.
Trying
for
to think
me.
of what else is like to talk
We're not-
about.
Let's not talk about Gotham Knights.
Not yet. We got to watch it
No.
first.
No, I'm not even going to
And
talk about it. If
there-
you,
I was thinking
I'm
about
gonna- no.
the Netflix one about the Dead Boy detectives. I think Netflix is going to take that from DC. What was it? It was going to be an HBO thing, but it kind of ties in with Sandman. So that there's really nothing to talk about there.
I don't know that universe enough yet.
I think I'm charging, not shipping. Shipping would take a month. Good point.
I passed on, just a side note, at my Value Village in town 2 weeks ago. I had to pass on 3, not 1, but 3 thick compilation versions of Hellblazer from back in the day. For one, finding them like that, like they have the old smell of comics, right? When you open it up,
Man.
the old style paper, and they were like thick. So like together, it was like that thick. It was almost what do you call that when you get the big thick
Omnibus?
Almost an
or whatever.
omnibus.
Omnibus.
Yeah, and I had to pass on them. I'm kicking myself for it every day. Like that's like
How much were they?
fine. They were $6 a pop. $6, and but these are from like what, the 90s, the 90s, I believe.
Yeah.
These were printed. Yeah, 3 in a row, and I had to pass on them. I was like, fuck. I had to pass on the Constantine Mezco figure. It's like the only DC Mezco I don't have.
Dude, we got to see a Mezco video from you, Brad, like with all your Mezcos. I'd like to see that. You know?
That's stress inducing.
I know. Like
I
you
imagine
just
taking them
panicked.
down from the shelf, and I'm like, oh.
Pack photos when you guys get the 89 best. Can you compare it to NECA? Absolutely, Pack.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude.
I can't. I took mine apart.
Oh, I have mine.
Yeah.
Sitting over there.
I pilfered mine for the chest and stuff and tried to make it custom and just totally shit the bed on it. So I
no
just
risk,
don't have
no
Batman.
reward, Brad.
Yeah.
Have you seen the customs that where they took the NECA head
Mhm.
and then put it on the 3 Jokers body and painted it black? That looks really good.
Didn't he's another guy that does a lot of custom kit bash stuff. It's Vintage.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he do that?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think he did that.
Let's see. All right, let's go to the questions, guys. Guys, it's question and comments time. So if you have any questions for us, please ask them in
Anything.
the chat.
Doesn't have to be toy related, but
It
it always
give
helps.
me anything related. Let me go back
AMA.
into.
I'm really
just gonna-
bummed about all my figures falling over.
You got to invest
Yeah.
in those Kaiser doll stands, my friend. I'm telling you.
I think it was a Mafex that started it because it's on the Mafex side.
Yeah, those Mafexes do fall over occasionally. Oh no. And the 1/12 Collective Constantine is sold out on BBTS.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Did you try Entertainment
All right.
Earth? That's usually my next go-to.
I haven't tried there. No, I'll try after. They wanted to work with me, like, so that, you know, like when a someone who makes videos works with them, and then they say, hey, and if you like these figures, you know, get all your action figures from Entertainment Earth.
Mhm.
I almost worked with them, but I would much rather them just send me free stuff. And then when I review it, I say, here's who sent it to me. I don't want to be like this, you know, I got a portion of the sales from it. I just,
Yeah.
no, just don't be a cheapskate. Send the figure to the person who's doing the review, and then we shout you out to our audience. That's a reasonable trade-off, right? You spend $30 plus shipping, and
I think it's fair. I think it's
yeah, rather than like, I don't know. So I didn't end up working with Entertainment Earth. It's not my style. Not my
Hey,
thing.
man. I respect that. Someone's asking, when's the next collection update video? I don't really do those. I do occasional reels where I'll go through my collection.
Yeah.
Like from time to time. But Rob, we haven't seen much from you lately, buddy. We would love to see a collection of.
No, I just been really busy. I do like weddings on the side, so I've been doing wedding videos, editing that stuff. So I've been
You've
just
been busy.
too, yeah. I
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it out before I come to California.
Oh, we answered this question.
And I can't go, boys.
I know, man. Next time.
A collection video for me, I keep meaning to do one, but I'm just so busy. Like I take a long. It's the beer, man. I take a long time usually to do a video because I take my time and I try to be creative with what I'm doing for the most part. So I just don't have the like when I'm like, oh, I'll do a collection video. It's at the point where I've been like doing videos every day, all day, and I work Saturdays and Sundays too. Not as long, but I work Saturdays and Sundays too on these videos. So when I do have like 3 or 4 days with nothing to do, I'm like, I'm gonna play video games. I don't think to do a collection video. So
the other thing is like
Yeah.
it's like it looks okay now, but there's usually pretty much a mess all over the place here. Like
Yeah.
just stuff.
yeah.
So it's hard, guys. It's hard, guys.
We're throwing the views away because like collection videos Pac-Man up the views. One of my biggest videos is a collection video I did like 4 or 5 years ago. I just haven't. I don't know. I just can't do it. I will.
Oh, we could
eventually.
do that. This is a good one for the Tim Drake. When will we get a Tim Drake? I don't know. But it's Winter
That's
Showcase.
coming. Yeah, like I believe
So
it's coming.
maybe Winter Showcase it's going to be shown. I don't know.
Yeah, it should have been out.
What are your
like?
what do you have predictions, Brad, of
Well,
what
I don't
they
know
might
when.
show?
I don't know when, but I predict we will see one based on the show, based on the arms of the
Well,
last
yeah,
one.
for sure.
Right.
So
it's
we
coming. It's
definitely will
coming.
see one, and I predict we will see it before summer, before July.
That's fair.
Yeah, before
Like
July.
what would you like to see have happen for Winter Showcase? Like what would you like?
I want to see the Flash movie figures.
Ooh, I want a Wonder Woman to be
Yeah.
revealed. I want a comic Wonder Woman revealed.
Yeah.
I would like to see. Black. You know what? Load me up with female figures. Give me
Yeah.
Zatanna. Give me Black Canary. Give me Miss Martian. I'd like to see female characters
Mira.
front loaded into it. Like I know Todd's not going to do a bunch because he's got a bad
Yeah.
taste in his mouth for female characters because he just didn't make the right ones. Right. That's why they
Yeah.
didn't sell as much. So that's the main thing I would like to see. I want to see that. And then we got, what was it? This bad boy here is a gold label.
Yeah.
So I want to
See the regular label.
Yeah, which no doubt will have a regular face. Those are some of the biggest things for me. And yeah, that's
I want to
it.
see a Hawkman.
Oh yes. Yeah, but I'm not crossing my fingers for that though. I feel like that's going to be like after summer or like midsummer.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like besides the Flash, figures, because obviously
Darth.
it would be coming at some point. Trying to think what else that they could show. Like we did Titans, maybe Justice League Dark. Because that's kind of like I could see that, but I don't know. I don't know where Todd is taking this next.
It's all over the place, and it's great, right? You got
Yeah.
Titans, you got movie figures, more video games. It's like
You
I
think
would
we'll see
like
more Shazam?
That's a
honestly,
good question.
I'm not that like the movie. I'll go see it to be support it, but I'm
Yeah.
not like, oh, I can't wait to go see Shazam.
I'm going to the premiere, boys.
I'm happy you're happy.
I'm going to the premiere. I got tickets to go to the premiere, so I'm gonna go to
Awesome,
that.
bro.
I'm going to Toronto, so I'm gonna eat a big fat meal in the food court, Chinese food in the mall there, and then I'm gonna go see the movie and have to take a big dump halfway through it and miss half of it.
All right. Well,
But no, I'm excited about it for sure.
All right, guys, I gotta hit it. So we'll take one more question from the channel, from the comments.
Mayfex is gonna bring one out. Have you Who?
Well, I like this one from Pack Photos. We'll leave it with Pack. Brad, when you go to the premiere, can you bring your Shazam figure?
Ooh.
That's actually an interesting idea, to stand him on the back of the seat and then take a picture of him.
Yeah,
Like
you
in the
got to,
theater.
dude.
Yeah, or
got
something like that. I really wanted to wear like a Shazam t-shirt, but I got fat and mine doesn't fit anymore.
Oh.
The lightning bolt would look all weird and stretched out if I tried to wear it. Why are there man boobs by that lightning bolt?
The bro or the man's here.
There you go.
Megafig Kilowog. Yeah. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
Honor Guard.
Mega Fig
And-
or a Build-A-Fig with a Green Lantern wave.
And Rob will be getting Cal back in the next few days.
Yeah.
We're all
Good
jealous.
for you, buddy.
Yeah,
Good for you. Good for you.
Rob. All right, guys. That's a wrap on the show. We almost
Wow,
made it to 2 hours, guys. Look, almost. As always, thank you guys for watching, supporting us.
Oh, wait.
You
We
know?
gotta.
Oh,
Love the game. Sending us $10. We're gonna
Oh.
use that on some for some drinks. What a nice guy.
thank you for the
Lovey.
DC and
$10.
action figures.
Yeah, I gotta read up on my DC stuff because I really want to. Maybe we can talk about like Superman and his like.
Yes, we will
the-
make that
the
a goal
art.
for the next
The
show.
super family.
The super.
Yeah.
A lot of
Family.
changes there.
Exactly.
A lot of changes, mostly visually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
Pretty
the
much.
most part.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks for your support, and we'll catch you again in 2 to 3 weeks for our next
Yeah.
DC Infinite Hours. And with that, take care, everyone.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Have a DC day.
There it is.
Yeah.
$1